So we're back to figure 10 here. Says a program function which allows authorized users to edit patient equipment errors and correct potential infection violations before the occurrence and on the basis of a system malfunctions induce errors. So if I scroll through my detailed descriptions of operation of figures, and I find figure 10, here it explains what each of these function as. So here you can see an edit patient equipment 110, okay, which is on here, edit patient equipment. Program function allows authorized users to edit patient equipment errors and correct potential infection violations before the occurrence of the error and for computer glitch induced in concerning systems glitch errors. This function consists of current date and time 224, room number 6, assigned by 882, EDX 1206I, 1206I, right here. 1210, patient ID and name. Potential transmission infection violation 50, the potential transmission infection violation, and then the error type 49, error date 48, patient ID and name 1210, current errors 47, right here, nurse authorization 1002, right here at the top, where the nurse would, where this mouse is, and username, the person operating, the technician. So there's a detailed explanation of that for figure 10. I'm going to X out of some of these items that we are no longer using. Okay, so the next item, figure 11. This is a program function allows authorized users to edit patient equipment errors and correct potential infection violations before the occurrence and concerning a glitch induced errors where we left off. Number 11, which is what we're on now, is an account for all patient inventories assessed through a verification process, allows for monitoring inventory, and keeps departmental inventory for adequate equipment sterilization circulation times. So here, if we go to 10, figure 11, here it says, an account for all patient inventories assessed through every verification process, allows for monitoring inventory and keeps departmental inventory for adequate equipment sterilization circulation times. The function uses E.R, O.R, ICU, and LED volume statistics. Number 57, equipment in rooms and discharged equipment in rooms. 56, census overview, 111A, inventory equipment needed. 55, ever verify equipment patient room admission. 77, notes 1112, comments 1114, departmental follow-up 111B, Patient equipment verification 54, ever verify 777, and admission volume 51, ER recent activity 111C, and ever verification process 777, patient inventory and username. So we would be able to visualize that. On here. Okay? So this is where those numbers are there. And you see the notes, comments, and notes and comments section. Okay? So we go to the operation portion of it. It basically just says figure 11 patient inventory and figure 7 ever verify operate in accordance for an ER overview of ER recent activity. To provide a snapshot for high volume admissions, to implement ever verify function, logging of patient rounds activity through patient equipment verification, and documented equipment patient room admission. That's on page 36. So here, when you're doing your patient inventories, patient census, patient rounds, departmental follow-ups, there's notes and comments to be made by the nurse and the doctor. Okay? So now we'll move on to figure 12. It's figure 12. And there's a detailed description, but I'm going to actually go back to the general descriptions because you kind of get the gist here of how each one of these numbers coincides with the descriptive function. Figure 12. A perspective that illustrates the hospital patient admission status using numerical references by percentages of the volume. High, medium, and low, overflow, and evacuation. 13. A departmental follow-up procedure that allows for documented records to be kept in forms of notes and comments. Only authorized users such as clinicians, healthcare providers, nurses, doctors, and ever-verified technicians provide inputs into the system memory. Ever-verifieds can provide attestations on the notes and comments. They cannot initiate the notes and comments. Provide inputs in system memory. Communication on manufacturer shelf life information can be validated and communicated through the comments section. And it's done per shift and 60 day. So I believe when the notes and comment sections are being made, I think I intended for comments to be made by the physicians and the nurses and notes to be made by the technicians. I believe I contradicted myself a little bit when I said only the nurses and clinicians could authorize this. However, there has to be some type of discretion used with this. So